Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's nice to see you again. Today I want to provide solution on the repeated task you do every day, from copying the data from one Excel sheet to other Excel sheet and answering to the same queries to the customer every day. But imagine you open the laptop in the morning and boom, your all the reports for the day are sent automatically. All customer queries replied automatically, and your all the tasks for the day are completed automatically. Sounds crazy, right? Yes, we are walking into the future where all the tools are going to communicate with each other and accomplish your repeated task. So today I'm going to show you a small POC or a demo where I'm going to create a small workflow, and I'm going to use the tool called Make, which will help us to accomplish that. So let's proceed. So let's begin with the demo. So first of all, I'm clicking on the browser, and where I'm going to search for Make AI. So so you can see that this is the website called www.make.com, by using which you can create your own workflow. So I'm just clicking on that. Since I'm already signed up with my Google account, and I'm not going to sign up. Okay, but if you are landing on the first time on this screen, you have to sign up. It is very necessary. So I'm directly login from your my Google account. This is how the landing screens appears. We will go to choose the scenarios option from the left menu. So I'm tapping on the scenarios options, and we will create a workflow. Okay. So, what I'm going to do in this workflow, in every what we are going to do, and we will get our motivational sentence in our mail. Okay, so I will trigger that workflow from here, and then we will get a motivational sentence. Okay, in the mail. So first, I will use one workflow called sleep. So to add a workflow, you have to click on this plus button, and then search for what scenario you want. So I search for sleep, and I will say 3 seconds here, and I'm mentioning some value here. I'm just going to tell you that what is the use of this scenario. Okay, so actually, this scenario is used for giving some delay on the on execution of some other workflow. So going further, you will also understand what is the significance of that. Why did I use it here? So now what I'm going to add another workflow after that. So now okay, I'm tapping on this plus. I'm clicking on this plus button, and now I'm able to add the another workflow. So here, okay. So we have to fetch random motivational sentence. So I have one URL. I will post this URL in my description of the video as well. So let me fire this URL. Let me open another tab in the browser and fire this URL. So you can see that it is just going to give me a in random motivational sentence here. You can see a good system shortens the road to the goal. So every time when I'm firing this URL, it's going to give some random motivational sentence for the code. So let me just copy this URL. Okay, so to fire a URL, there is a specific scenario used called HTTP. You can see here that I don't even need to search, and it is by default here, and I'm clicking on that. Let me again do this. Let me again to show you that first I click here, and then here you can use this HTTP. Okay, so I'm tapping on it. There are again various options with HTTP, and I will select this make a request here. And here I will enter the URL, and whatever the response that I'll get, that should be parsed. So I'm choosing this option of parse response. Non-technical I can ignore and keep just change it to yes. Okay, and see. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. First, I added sleep, and then here the plus option was there, so I clicked on that, and then I added this HTTP. Okay, so now let's first test this small piece of workflow. So sleep call I added, so it triggered. Let me add some let me increase the time by 6. So after 6 seconds, this will delegate from here to here. So this was just to show you that that my workflow is working and how does it work. Just to show this animation, I added this sleep. Let's see this for 5 seconds. For 6 seconds, it will be uh, and then it will be running, and then it goes to this HTTP, and this, let's check the response. So to check the response, then what we get after triggering, let's see a scenario. Let's see that. So you can click here and see that what response you got as the outcome of triggering a workflow. So I got here, you can see that a random sentence. What would life be if we had no? So you can see that you got it, and this author name is also there. Okay, so now what we will do, whatever the response which we got as the outcome of that URL from this scenario, we will add another scenario which will send a mail to me. So let me repeat myself, and I'm clicking on this plus button, and here I'm searching for Gmail. So just to send the email to myself, and I will send the email to myself for that with that motivational sentence. So I have chosen this Gmail scenario, and here again I have various options like get an email and send an email. So I'll choose on this. Okay, so the very first option which is here is of adding your account, and obviously it requires that what account you are going to use to trigger that email. Okay, to send that email, from which account it is going to be sent. So you can configure your Gmail here. Okay, so let me again click on this. And what I will do, I'll sign up with Google here, and this is the account I'm going to use, and continue. I'm just giving all the permissions to it for sending the mail. So you can see that my account has been added. What recipient? So I will add to myself only. Nicole Jan 2512 88 8 at the rate gmail dot. So I'm sending it to myself. Subject. Okay. So when I click on when I click on the fields, so you can see that it enables me with all the data which I received from the previous workflows. So you can choose from that you can choose the attributes from here. So in subject, I will place the name of the author. So you can see that below data, I have A here. So this is the author. So name of the author will go, and in body, it will be raw HTML, and the content will be this. H, you can see that H, we in H attribute we have this motivational sentence. So I will select this, and then I will save it. Okay. Now nothing left to configure. I have already configured the recipient email ID, subject, and the in body what I am setting, and I'm just saving the workflow. Now let's try this and run. So first there is a sleep for 6 seconds, and then from HTTP, and then this Gmail. So let's check the Gmail. Did I receive that or not? So you can see that I received it with the subject called Dale. Okay, and this is the name of the author, and here inside the body you can see that. Isn't it mind blowing that with just a small workflow, and we are getting this, and other thing is that we can also do one thing that if you want to have, first let me save this. From here you can save it, and maybe you want in every 15 minutes, so you can save it and active the scenario here. So and this will get activated. So every 15 minutes you are going to get the motivational sentence in your Gmail. So this is how you can create your own workflow. There are n number of options in the left menu of this make.com AI. There are various templates as well, using which you can configure your automation workflow as per your requirements. So if you choose any of them, there is going to be a pre-configured workflow where you can and you can check. This is all about, you can use the AI as well with the workflow. So AI is kind of that you are providing a brain to a workflow, and then it's going to process your data accordingly. So it was all about, that how you can configure simple workflow. So uh, you can extend your knowledge from here and can try to configure your own workflow. I hope you like the video. Thank you very much.